Hello kittens, Catsoutloud here, and I'm back in Amnesia the Dark Descent. Let's hop right into it. Right, here we are. Alright. We just went through the storage area. So now it's time. Go into the guest rooms. I don't know if it's this one or that one. Guest room. Or the study. Why does it look like this? What the hell? Alright. Guys, I fixed it. I just had to restart the game. Alright. We want to go to my journal real quick. Notes? Yeah, no. Making things difficult. Notes. Chemical... No. Rod in the study. Okay. We're going to the study, guys. We have very little oil, so... Let's see how this goes. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought something. Okay. It's windy. Hello? Oop, I forgot. I forgot. Give me light. What is this? Funnel? I cannot have? Why can I not have? Are there more tinder boxes? Perhaps oil? Place is a real mess. Oh! Tinder box! Stefano! Oh, sorry. It's not supposed to be Stefano. My bad. Here. You can take... Jesus Christ! What's this? Don't care. Let's put this guy... Where is he? Right? Excuse me? My bad. Where'd he go? Stefano? He's gone. Well. So much for my safe room. The darkness. Hello? Anyone here? I'm stuck on books. I need light. I need the light. What is that noise? Fine. It's fine. Lots of books. Lots of books. No notes. No oils either. That's very sad. Disappointing even. Letter regarding the discovery of an oral. Or, that's me. To my most trusted student and friend, Johan Lear. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Brazen Woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithriac temple crowded with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed with weird contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured with its stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Elstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me, and bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue, shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the growing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange. I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Benoit. The guardian had taken the award from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It had been nearly a decade since the day, and I still haven't been able to write down the incident. Last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs. I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alpstrad. Your friend and mentor, Henrik Cornelius Agrippa.
Oh, Agrippa knew. Yeah, we're gonna take Jesus with us. Jesus, you're coming with me, buddy. Oh shoot, you really can, like, hold the door closed. Well, Jesus, you're my only friend. You're not supposed to be upside down, but I have no other way of dealing with this. Hello? Oil? Oh my goodness. The cracked window panes are held together only by a weak wooden frame. Jesus, I need you. Boop. Whoop. Yeah. Okay, Jesus. I don't know, this room is alright. I'm not a big fan, but it's all... The door is slightly... ajar. This is very unsettling. I'm not a big fan. I'm also not a big fan of that. Bird.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Sense what? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Why? Why do the dogs? Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No! There's not supposed to be mannequins in here. The fuck? What is this? A rotten apple. You are creepy, sir. You are strange. Ah! Jesus. Don't scare me like that. But Jesus. One. Yes! Okay. Well, that wasn't so nice. Alright, Jesus, I'll put you back. There you go. You like that? Gotta add some more. Boop. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's read the letter. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the f- What happened?
Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Rather disappointment. The Antiquarian's latest finds. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire.
Brother. What the hell? Stop killing everybody. Jesus. Oop. Jesus can hold the door for me. Yeah. Hey. Don't hide on me. Boop. Oops. Canine spine. Hey. Come in with me. Hello? Oh. Gosh. Can't move this. Well, it seems there was nothing in here. I didn't find a rod or anything I needed. Go over there. I need you to watch the door for me. The fuck? It's fine. I didn't find anything I wanted. There's no rod in here. They've lied to me. Excuse me. Make sure there's no tinderboxes. There isn't. Well, that was quite the disappointment. I guess we're going into the guest rooms now. I can't see any other way. Check this out. Boom! Boom! Nothing. Alright. Moving onward. Sorry, Jesus. You can go back. Relax, brother. Alright, onward. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple, and pondered on the strange happenings. Alright, into the guest room. Is this another dream? He thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
His journal is gone. Need my journal. Nothing. What are these sounds? Why would you have this painting on your wall? I guess it's Jesus getting crucified. I suppose. Grab it. Into the fire. Oil! What the fuck?
Oh, so wrong.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, something has happened in here and it's crazy. Out of my way. Pretty sure everything has been searched. Yep, never mind. I was wrong.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Interesting. There's many ways we can go, but let's start this one because there's no door. I think this is logical. I guess whoever was here did not want tinderboxes. Get out of here. Nothing. 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 Guess I'll grab these after. No worries, guys. I gotta look around first, make sure I got everything before everything goes bad, you know? Nothing. Tinderbox! Hey, yo. Alright. Boop. I got a crowbar.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the old chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Interesting. Right. Onward. The next one. Door's stuck. Well, you know, I got this. Oh. Yeah!
The key. Please, let it be here.
Key. What key? Well, it was me taking the place apart. Nothing. Oh my god! Why is he here? Why is this happening to me? Where is he? Did he leave? Hello? Oh my god, that was terrifying. What? What is this?
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
What? I just had a heart attack, the whole scene. Boop! That's mine. Oh my goodness.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The red pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault, I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Intriguing. I still haven't found the other rod I needed, but I found the key to the machine room at least. Alright. I'm a little worried about this now. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned experiments? Oh my god. What the hell happened? Well, you know where this belongs.
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Intriguing. Alright. I didn't retrieve the other rod, but I guess we're going to the machine room now? Right, guys? I don't think there'll be any monsters here. I doubt it. Oh, right. Boop, boop, boop. And in we go. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. My headache. Oh. Wow. I don't like this. Not a big fan. Why is my heart racing? Nothing's happened. Nothing's happening. Lynn.
It's cold. It's so cold.
There, I need you to hold the door. I know it goes the other way. Besides the point.
5th of July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the Globus Cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Intriguing. Pressure. Forget what the meme is. Pressure makes diamonds. I love pressure. Hey, you sit there, chair. Relax. It's fine. Barrel. Whoa. A lot of noise going on here, right? Not a big fan of that.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares, which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
I'm not sure that's so good of an idea.
Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only two spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study room in case all three would crack again.
Okay. I need 3. Here and then. Cool. Cool. We got a gear. Cool, you know. There's a lot of noises. Excuse me? Somebody there? I don't want anybody to be there. You know? Not what I want to deal with today. Excuse me? What seems to be the problem, sir? A little shaky. Sorry. We're turning on all the lights. Oil! How much do I have? Half? Give me that stuff. Meow. How much? Oh, that's real nice. Appreciate very much. Got a lot of coal. Tinderbox. I feel like having a tinderbox in here is not the best idea. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, we need 3 gears. There's one here. Get out of my way. In you go. There's one. We know where the other one is.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he's wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
I'm sure he will. Based on the story. I think he will. Considering we're going to kill him, apparently. And down the stairs you go. So now, come with me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Nope. Upsy daisy, and there's another one. Last one. I might need to hide. A. More work. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. What do you mean get out of here? No. And I'm business. Oh. I have notes about this. Machine equipment. Oh. Yeah. Letter. There. We have nothing to help me with this. Julio. Meow. Well, it's on. What the fuck? What is the purpose? Does it even matter? It does. Damn it. Trinity steam rod. Four-faced. Trinity. Means we need circle. Da 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 da. There. Tell me your secrets. That was a good throw. Be gone. Oh, a tinderbox. Oh, another tinderbox. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb. Well guys, unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave it there. But if you would like to continue watching, there is a playlist you can watch in the top right. You can go watch my old videos on this one or watch all the new ones. I would recommend probably the new ones because they're better. But if you did like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you're feeling generous, subscribe to keep up with my uploads. Yeah. But other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, night, or evening, wherever you may be. And have a good one, everyone. Bye!